Hey guys, it's MC Fix-It here. I have this Chevy Cobalt and we have a turn signal that is broken. You can see it right there. And we're going to go ahead and replace it with a brand new one. Stick around for the whole video to see all the tools, the supplies, and how you can change this out yourself. So let's go ahead and open up this turn signal and headlight switch. I got this off of A Premium. It is a combination switch. It should be identical to the manufacturer. Right there is the part number. This is by A Premium, and it's a really cool company that is got some really great products. It looks identical to the manufacturer. There's the two different wiring harnesses here, and will match up perfectly and be able to clip into place because it does have those tabs and has the same features. Obviously, the one that I have is broken, so you don't even have the ability to change on the lights, but also lets you put the blinker on, and you'll see the mechanical part here is what will go until you turn it. And so this thing looks awesome. Here are the tools and the supplies that I used. I'm using an A Premium combination switch. I'll put the information from this switch right up here because it is kind of a longer part number. We're using a pry tool. That's going to be really helpful to get all the plastic pieces off. For the clips, I'm just using a flat head. We're going to use a ratchet, a little extension. So this is a 1/4 inch ratchet, and then a number 7mm socket. And those are all the tools and the supplies you need. You might want to wear gloves, or if you have a magnetic tray, those are definitely optional. But that's all you really need to do this whole project. So we need to go ahead and remove this trim piece and part of this one to get access to the turn signal. So there are a couple of clips behind here, and it will pop. That's okay. That's kind of the normal sound that it makes right there, those metal clips into that plastic. You can disconnect this if you want. It is not necessary, but if you want it out of your way, just disconnect it by pushing that tab in. Once you get those two off, you do have one more on this side. And just push it down in here. Pop that. That will give you plenty of room to be able to get in where you need to right here. So underneath here you have 3 7mm screws that you'll need to get out. We're going to take the first two out, which are right here and right here. So you can see how long they are right there. Go ahead and put them in a cup holder or someplace safe. Go ahead and get the second one. So there's still a third one in there. We're going to go ahead and lift this down and begin to separate this out. And this piece will just come off just like that. Go ahead and put this back up. Lock it back down into place. You have one more right here. Go ahead and remove that piece. Once you're here, you're just going to go ahead and kind of pull this up here. It does have a dust cover, so unless you want to pull out this whole piece, just set it here and it'll be fine. It'll be out of the way. And right here is where the turn signal is, and they've got two little brackets that you got to push in. So there is one right here, and there's one on the top. I'm just using a little screwdriver here. You can use some whatever kind of pry tool you have, and just begin to wiggle that out of place. I'm gonna have to drop this steering column down just a little to be able to get this guy out. Just like that, and you have a clip right here you need to bring forward and pull out at the same time. And then you have one right here that you push in. And that piece is out. We are gonna compare parts. So you do want to make sure these look identical. Obviously I don't have the blinker part on it, but those look perfect. Same amount of pins, all of that. So we're just going to reverse do what we've done here. And so grab one of the connectors, make sure it clicks into place. Grab the other one, make sure it clicks into place. So go ahead and move this in to position, pushing in on both sides. You will want to make sure it firmly goes in, and wow, that is really smooth installing that, and I like the adaptability and the ease on that with just one push. Let's go ahead and give it a test. Go ahead and turn your vehicle on, test your blinker. The brights were on. Test your blinker the other way. Then make sure your lights work. Lights work. Lights off. Okay, lights work as well, so that worked perfect. We're going to go ahead and reinstall all the rest of the plastic parts. Okay, we can start putting everything back together. We're going to start with the side that has the keyhole, and then you're going to have to put this down and under and over. And then on the top, you will need to kind of press it into place. It will kind of click just like that. And then we will find the screw hole and screw this one into place. It's down underneath here. You don't have to kill it, but you do want it kind of snug. The next thing you're going to do is go ahead and put this piece on. We do have to get this up and under, and so you do want to make sure you have that correct. Then go ahead and push this down and in, making sure it snaps into place, just like that. You can go and put your lock back on there. For the steering wheel, that'll just kind of help hold the piece in place. Then we'll go ahead and get this guy in and tighten down. One more screw, then just a couple other pieces to put back together. Okay, that's all done. So we're gonna go ahead and install this piece back. So you're gonna go ahead and grab it, clip it into place, and push this in. And I do believe this piece needs to be installed before this one, because originally this one was sitting on top of it and shouldn't have been. And then we'll just go ahead and push this in every spot that has one of those clips all the way around. So we're all done. We're going to do one final test with the blinker. Go ahead and look up front, make sure that's working. We good. Then the left blinker. Then lights. Perfect. That is installed and ready to rock and roll. Make sure to check out the link in my bio for this part and many others at A Premium, because I think it is something that you'll be able to use for your car. Purchasing through A Premium is cost effective and cheap, and is really easy to install, so I highly recommend you checking them out. And it's right now one of the best choices out there. So go ahead and check them out. See all that they have. Lots of different makes and models. Tons of accessories and parts for a lot cheaper than what you pay at the dealership and other parts stores.